Week 2 of Buffalo Bills OT. Actually, is it week 3? Might be week 3, phase 2.
Yeah.
There's so many ridiculous things here. Matt Bove, along with sports director over at 13 Wham in Rochester. And what are you, the captain of Buffalo Plus? Can we call you that?
For this, I'll say publicly, Jenna Cottrell is the captain of Buffalo Plus. How about that?
Okay, there you go.
And then she just tells me and Dan what to do.
There you go. All right.
How's
Jenna,
that?
Jenna, I hope you're watching. Look at this guy. So we're out here, and I think there's two main focuses that we had today.
Yeah.
One on offense, one on defense. Because you are our guest, which way would you like to start?
Let's start with defense in this case, because we always go offense. We have a position battle to talk about that I think is going to go far into training camp at middle linebacker.
My mom always gives me a hard time because when I do these videos, when I do the podcast, I never shout out my mom. So hi, Mom. But my dad specifically, every time I talk to him on the phone or I see him, saw him for Memorial Day, he goes, Matt, I'm worried about Tremaine Edmonds. I just don't know what they're going to do. And I don't have that same concern for this team. I really don't. But that's the position we're talking about. Are we overly concerned that they're losing a player like that? And of the guys who were out here watching at practice, who makes the most sense to replace him?
I'm not sure yet on who makes the most sense. I need to see, especially these young guys. I feel like we've not seen Bernard do anything, really. I mean, in last year, we didn't see a lot of it. What I would say to your dad is relax, because it's not quite Moneyball. You know, in Moneyball where they're like, take this batter, how are you going to replace Giambi? Well, you don't replace him with Giambi. It's different because somebody is going to play middle linebacker and somebody is going to get those snaps. I just think what you expect out of that player is going to be different. And I think the positive can be a little more creativity on defense, using players in different ways, getting maybe more defensive backs on the field at different times. And yes, I know this guy, whoever it ends up being, is going to be the play caller. You know, it could be Dodson, could be games, it could be A.J. Klein. Like, we don't know what they're going to do. When you do that, also, you say to yourself, what didn't we do well? What matchups? Bobby Babich mentioned that today. Matchups is a key if you get the right kind of guys in matchups. Actually, both he and Dorsey mentioned matchups. Is a key. And I think you say to yourself, yes, he's a really good player, but you have to evolve as a defense, and I think they will.
And I think you look at it from how many different pieces they now have. I think one, Sean McDermott I love that for the Bills. I think there's a lot of untapped potential for this defense. You also get back at some point Von Miller. You get back at some point Micah Hyde. Those are two massive additions that you did not have at the end. You have Jordan Poyer, who's banged up for pretty much all of last year, who's now back. You weren't anticipating that. And then you have the additions of guys like Taylor Rapp, like Poona Ford. It feels like they might have a more well-rounded defense now than they did last year, and really since 2019. I always say, if you could combine one of the offenses from the last couple of years with the defense from 2019, you're talking about a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, I love the secondary. I love what they have. I think Hyde's going to be ready. I think Poyer's going to be ready. I love the snaps that the other guys got. I think Benford and Elam competing.
Yeah.
Their hope is that Trey White becomes Trey White again, which is going to be interesting to watch this year. Linebacker is a transition. There's no doubt. You still have Matt Milano on the field, and you do have those other guys. And then the D-line's got to step up until Vaughn is back. Like, we keep saying this. Who's going to step up? Who's going to step up? Is it Ed Oliver in a contract year? Is it Greg Rousseau who becomes that guy that they hope he can be? So all that is important. But I do think this was the year to transition. And as I look back on it, I really like Leslie Frazier as a guy and a coach, and I think he's really good. But I think they need that transition. I think you're right. I think McDermott's going to really adhere to this, and I think he's going to be more aggressive as a play caller and more willing to look at things a little differently this year on defense.
Yeah, well, it's just like a change of scenery. At times you need a change of scenery. We see that in sports. We see that in life. Sometimes it just makes sense for both sides. With the offense, Brian Dable is gone. Last year there were growing pains with Ken Dorsey. It was not terrible, but I think they took a step back a little bit. And I don't necessarily know if that's a personnel problem or if it's a coaching problem. Is the offense going to take a step forward this year to just make some improvements?
I think if they focus on an identity, and I know that sounds very big picture, I just didn't think they had an identity on offense. The identity was Josh, and get it to Diggs. And if you didn't get it to Diggs, it was a scramble. Even the run game, we talk about them being able to run the ball. The run game was Josh. I mean, it just was. And you cannot do that all the time. You need an identity. They're not going to be a running team, but you need to, we keep saying this, but you need to be able to run it better. I am worried about the wide receiver position. again, it's so easy to sit here and look at all these guys and go, man, wow, this shorter kid looks like he can run routes, and Sherfield has an ability. Yeah, but they haven't done it in the NFL.
Yeah.
And so there's hope there. We're not talking about the 5th pick in the draft here. Dalton Kincaid has a ton of ability, and I love what he can do for them. Hasn't done it. Gabe Davis didn't do it last year.
Yeah.
Now, look, you start piecing this together, and you go, Diggs is healthy, Gabe Davis takes a step up, Sherfield's, all those things coming together.
Yeah.
Spencer Brown is better than he was a year ago. Now this offense can get going. And guess what? When all that happens, I guess Ken Dorsey ends up being a better play caller because you're getting better play out of the guys. It's a combination of things. But Dorsey needs to be better. Josh Allen needs to be better. And I'm still worried about what they have at receiver unless they make the big move and try to get DeAndre Hopkins.
The last video we did for YouTube was about DeAndre Hopkins and why I thought it made a ton of sense. What do you think? Do you think they need to be doing that?
Yeah, I didn't like giving up assets for him. I didn't think they needed to. I think teams around the league knew. That's why when I see, like, yeah, I understand they're NFL guys like Ian Rappaport. Surprising that he's released. Who was surprised that he was released? They tried to trade him. No one wanted to bite. If they really believed someone would eventually do that, they would have done it. They let him go. They took the whole cap hit this year.
Yeah.
Bring the tank in. The Cardinals are playing for next year, the next year. So he's out there. Now you can structure a contract. The salary cap, for Dan Fates, the salary cap is not real. It is accounting. You want to make it work? Yes, it takes some accounting, moving money around, kicking it down the curb a little bit, and also getting Terry Pagula and Kim Pagula to pay up the money.
Yep.
I think they would do it for a guy like this. I think Brandon Beane wants to do it. I think it's just going to be a matter of Hopkins says he wants to be here. He's going to say he wants to be at any of these teams. I think he does. I think he'd love to play with Josh. I would do it. I'd bring him in.
I think it comes down to numbers, and I think everybody always says, yeah, they want to be here. And we see the videos of him on podcasts and all these interviews talking about it. Well, it's a lot easier to win that battle if the money is close.
Yeah.
This is very hypothetical. If the Patriots are offering $10 million and the Bills are offering $3 million, guess what? He's a New England Patriot.
Yeah.
If the Patriots are offering $8 million and the Bills are offering $6 million, then all of a sudden that's a much different conversation to have. As a group, though, without DeAndre Hopkins, because chances are it's not going to happen, how do you think they stack up compared to the other wide receiver groups in the NFL?
Mid-range at best. Middle, 16th at best. And that's with Stephon Diggs, who is a great player. You look at the numbers guys have put up, and Gabe Davis stepped back last year. May very well have been injury. If it is, and he steps up this year, that's a huge plus for them. But are we guaranteed for that?
No.
I kept saying I wanted to see Gabe be an 8-75 guy, like that kind of guy. And he just never has been that guy. So do you count on that? I don't count on any of that. Gabe is the third guy.
You love it.
Can be really good.
Let me ask you this. Include the tight ends, pass catchers in general. Do they flirt with top 10 because of Dawson Knox and a first-round pick?
I still don't think so. Now, look, Kincaid can become that guy. I think Dawson Knox is a really good player, and he's a guy who's going to get his snaps, and he's going to make some plays for them. No, I don't think they're top 10. I think the tight ends their tight ends are better than most, but it's not like we're at an elite level here.
It's not like Travis Kelce.
No, I mean, there's very few guys like him that you incorporate him in a way, getting downfield more often and all. I think Kincaid can become that guy, and I think they have very real plans to make this guy a bigger part of the offense as it goes along. But come on, right now, weapon-wise, they are teens as far as pass catchers are concerned, and that's with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
I think sometimes we often try and avoid the low-hanging fruit because you want to be different, but the low-hanging fruit really the entire summer is going to be the linebacker thing that we talked about in the position battle there. Is there a position battle or something, a big question about this team that we have not talked about enough or that we think is going to be a conversation down the road when we eventually get to training camp?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still the offensive line, right? I think they've put a lot of faith in Deion Dawkins and Spencer Brown. Not that Deion was going anywhere, but like that can become an issue, right? We saw it last year when guys are out. You know, they didn't have the depth there. They've gone more depth on the inside, I think, on the offensive line. I think if they get more consistent play in the offensive line, a lot of these things will flow. And, you know, it comes down to Josh Allen. We all know that. It comes down to him all the time. They just can't put him in the position that they put him in last year, where it's bail us out, Josh, because we don't have the pass catchers. Bail us out, Josh, because we can't run it. Bail us out, Josh, because the offensive line's not protecting. He needs some help, and then he can be Josh.
That, everybody, is Mike Catalana. Tell everybody where you can follow along with all your stuff.
Yeah, really just Buffalo Plus. If you go on the YouTube channel there, that's the spot. If you're in Rochester or online, 13wham.com.
He's the best. For Mike Catalana, Matt Bove. We'll talk to you guys soon.